Hello Internet, Jesus loves you, my name's Cody, and this is the Christian news show we do on Tuesdays and Thursdays with geeksondergrace.com. And we're gonna get pretty intense here at the end, so I want to start off kind of light, talking about a new sitcom coming out. Because NBC is making this new sitcom called #Blessed. It's about mommy bloggers. And the summary doesn't say anything about Christianity, but I would assume there's some kind of Christian connotations there, because the name of the title. The show will follow a bunch of mommy bloggers who are part of this company called Mommy Media. And apparently they hire a single divorced dad to help manage them. I don't know. I figure it'll do one of two things. It'll either be very heretical or very stereotypical. Who knows? It could even be both. And then our next story is kind of a beautiful one from the UK. So you've got this Christian couple in the UK. They're buying a new house because they want to live in a new house. They did a down payment of £100,000. It's about 126,000 US dollars. But then they started hearing about all of these different Syrian refugees, and so they went to an organization called Hope Projects. And what Hope Projects does is they will go and they will find homes for Syrians, usually not like this. They help the Christian couple find a Syrian family. That Syrian family now will be living at the house that they had just bought. Granted, the Christian family does still own it. They're still doing that. And the refugees are going to have to pay rent, but the couple also found funding so that the family does not have to pay that rent for an entire year. That's an entire year to go get a job, save up, and start a new life. So I heard that, and I needed some good news today. Our next story is also about Syrian refugees and Syria in general. More specifically, Aleppo, and I'm probably going to butcher this story. I feel like there are other places to get this information, but I want to share it to as many people as possible. The last week in Aleppo is being considered one of the worst humanitarian crises in our generation. And I suppose the reason that it is one of the worst and not the worst is because we don't know the death toll yet. Right now, that death toll number is between 30,000 people and 100,000 people. Like I said, I'm probably going to butcher this, but from what I'm gathering, what is happening right now is there is a battle obviously happening in Aleppo. Humanitarian groups have been asking for a ceasefire so they could get civilians out of the war zone. And then I know Russia and Syria agreed to the ceasefire. I believe Iran did so for a while, but then Iran, according to some reports, put another addendum to the ceasefire. And basically what's been happening is that the ceasefire is getting delayed and delayed, but you have these humanitarian buses out trying to pick people up because they thought that it was going to happen. And like most of these humanitarian groups, they're not going to send their people in unless they know for sure that those people can be safe, just because of like legal reasons. Also, it just doesn't make sense to have a convoy of civilians if there is no ceasefire, because most likely that convoy is going to get bombed. And as of right now, it doesn't look like a ceasefire is really going to happen in the first place. In fact, it looks like the battle is just about over. And although it ending sounds great, we have to remember that it's, again, 30,000 to 100,000 people dead. Last Tuesday, we talked about a building falling and how devastating 160 people were. And so usually with these kind of things, I just say prayers out to the people involved, which yes, do so, because usually there isn't a specific place to go to physically help. But I mean, this one is a little bit different. It's a much bigger scale, and so there are ways that you can help. I'm going to leave them in the description down below. Relevant did a great job of going through all of the organizations and what exactly they are doing in Aleppo, so if you want to help them out, you can do so. Really don't know if I did this justice. I'm sure that I didn't, but the more people know about this, the better. You'd be amazed at how many people have no idea what's going on right now. There isn't going to be a question of the day today, so just share this video. And if you find a source better than this video, then share that. I'm not going to pretend that this is the thing that you should share. There are probably other ones out there that are better. Just do so. Just spread the word. As always, check out geeksondergrace.com for much more geekier content than this. My name's Cody, Armour, bringing Christian news in a not-so-boring kind of way every Tuesday and Thursday. In closing, let the haters hate, let the Christians pray. Everybody like, subscribe. I will see you later, and God bless.